There are dreams where you can feel it. They are important. You wake up and you know that was not a coincidence. Something touched you deeply, something you cannot explain, but it does not let go. In this video, I will show you 7 dreams that carry an important message for you and what they want to reveal when you are ready to take them seriously. But first of all, a warm welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sylvia Soyodaya Group. I'm a spiritual healer, a medium, and a Vedic astrologer. In the last few years, I have helped many people find their inner truth again through healing, awareness, and remembrance. And that is exactly what this video is about. Make sure to stay with me until the end, because I will give you some important tips on how to receive clearer dreams. Before we look at the 7 types of dreams more closely, maybe you have asked yourself this before. What is a dream really? Is it just fantasy? Are dreams just nonsense? Or is there more behind them, maybe even a truth that we cannot understand with the thinking mind? Many people believe that dreams are only a way to process what we experience during the day. And yes, that is also true. If you watch a war movie right before falling asleep, there is a good chance that your subconscious will take that in, and you will find yourself in a similar situation in your dream. But even these kinds of dreams have meaning, because your inner world does not bring anything to the surface without reason. Some dreams may seem random or small, but in truth they show you where energy is stuck, where something has not been completed, or where your soul is gently reminding you of something important. There are no meaningless dreams. Each one is a mirror, a key. A dream is not just a picture. It is not only a memory. A dream is an opening, a moment in which you receive, not through your mind, but through your whole being. I remember a dream where I looked into someone's eyes, just for a moment, but that look was so deep, so quiet and full of knowing. The eyes were bright blue, the eyes of a child I was holding in my arms, a child who was dying. It touched me deeply, and still does, even now as I speak about it. Years later, I received an explanation from the spiritual world about what I had experienced that night and why. It is very personal. But these kinds of encounters are so deeply touching and so important that one look from the child spoke more than any words ever could. In that moment I saw everything, the pain, the story, the love. Her whole life was there, like a movie, playing in front of me in just 1 second. And still it took me years to truly understand it. These kinds of dreams, you cannot really put them into words. They are not just stories, they change something in you. If you have ever woken up and felt something like that, then you know exactly what I mean. Maybe you were shaking, maybe your heart was racing, maybe you were crying without knowing why. A sentence that stayed with you, an image that would not leave your mind, because it did not just happen in your mind. Dreams are more than passing pictures in the night. They are spaces, dreams are fields, spaces where your soul is allowed to speak, where your subconscious can take over and show you things you do not usually allow yourself to feel, to see, or to notice. They give you access to layers of truths that are often hidden in waking life. Of course, some dreams are just processing. Your mind takes parts of the day and moves them around. But even in those dreams, in those processed dreams, your own deeper themes are present. Often the decoration of a dream, what you see and recognize, is simply what your awareness is closest to at that moment. But the real message lies much deeper. And then there are dreams that are more than just dreams. They are like portals. They open spaces for messages from a higher dimension, always in connection with your soul. I remember a dream where I met a being I could not understand at first. It did not look human, but it felt more familiar than many people I meet in daily life. Back then I could not explain it, but now I know. It came from the Sirius star system, and I feel a very deep connection to that star family. Encounters like these happen, and they are never random, because you are a multidimensional being, and that truth reveals itself in your dreams. That is why the deepest connections often happen there, the clearest answers. Healing too, but only when you are ready to receive it. Your dreams are always connected to your soul and your soul path. They show you energetic patterns and blockages, and you experience them in a shape that your system is able to handle. For example, you might dream that you are running from a burning house. You feel the heat, the chaos, the panic. But the dream is not really about the house. It is about a part of you that is falling apart. An old belief, a cage you built around yourself, something you held on to for years, but it no longer belongs to you. Your subconscious gives you an image that you can feel, something dramatic enough to push you to sense what wants to leave, what wants to burn away, what wants to transform, what in truth wants to set you free. That is how dreams work. They take energetic truths and turn them into pictures that your emotions can handle. Dreams do not speak in logic. They speak in meaning, in energy. And you will not understand them with your mind, but with your inner knowing. And maybe now you are wondering, how do I know if a dream carries a message? How do I know if it was just a part of my day or something my soul wants to tell me? Some dreams are very clear. Others are more symbolic. But there are certain dreams, certain pictures and moments that come up again and again, especially in people on a spiritual path, in old souls, in starseeds, or when a major step in your growth is about to happen. So now let us look at the 7 dreams that often carry a deeper message from your soul and what they really want to tell you. Dream number 1. A visit from someone who has passed. Maybe this has happened to you. You dream of someone who has died, but in the dream it feels completely real. You talk, maybe you hug. You are together again, just like before. This is one of the deepest and most powerful dreams, and many people experience it, often without realizing how special it really is. Sometimes the person says something in the dream that they were never able to say in life. Something that now matters deeply. Something your soul is now ready to hear. You might wake up with tears in your eyes, and that deep knowing this was more than a dream. And these kinds of dreams do not happen by chance. They open a doorway between the worlds. And that door only opens when your soul is ready to receive. And maybe, only much later, you realize how deeply that message changed your life. Dream number 2. You miss the train, or you cannot get there. Have you had this dream? I had this dream so often. You are running. There is stress, urgency. You need to catch a train or a plane or a bus or something like this. You need to be somewhere, but something always gets in your way. You lose your bag. You are at the wrong platform. You miss the connection. And when you get there, it is too late. The train is gone. And you wake up maybe frustrated and with a strange pressure in your chest. It stays with you. Ask yourself, what are you afraid of missing in your life? What do you think you will be too late for? These are important questions. And is it really even yours? Maybe you are chasing something that never came from your own heart. Maybe you are trying to keep up, to prove something, to belong, but deep down you are running past yourself. In this dream, the train often stands for your true path and the fear of missing it, because your focus is on the wrong destination. If this dream comes to you, your soul may be saying, you do not have to chase anything. You are not late. You are being asked to remember your own way, your own rhythm, your own timing. Dream number 3. A place or person you have seen before. Maybe this has happened to you. You meet someone, not in a dream, but in waking life. You see them for the first time, but deep inside you feel, I know you. Or you arrive at a place, a street, a house, a garden, not in your dreams, and your whole body says, I have been here before. You cannot explain it, and sometimes it is only later that you realize, I dreamed this months ago, maybe years or days. Those are those prophecy dreams. You may have forgotten it, but your soul has not. Because dreams sometimes give us a preview of things we could not have known at the time. They plant an image, an encounter, a sign, and it waits until the moment comes in life where you suddenly remember. Not always literally, sometimes only in feeling or symbol, but still very important. Not every strange dream falls into this category, but if you have that strong sense of this is not new, then that dream was a kind of preparation, a memory from the future, because in truth everything happens in the now. Only we experience it step by step in time. But when something happens in daily life and deep inside you know, this is not random, then the remembering begins. And you understand, I saw this before. I knew this long before it arrived. This is a form of inner vision, a kind of clairvoyance through your dreams. And this happened to me once, when I met my husband for the first time. He did not look familiar to me at all. But when he smiled, something in me knew it instantly. I know that smile. It was so familiar. I cannot tell you, but it was so familiar. It was so warm, as if my soul had already recognized it. And I knew this meeting is important. This is a message. This is something special. Dream number 4. You are being chased. You are running. Something is behind you. You do not know exactly what it is, but you feel the fear, the panic. Your heart is bumping, and you just want to get away. But the question is, get away from what? Where are you actually running to? This is one of the most common dreams, and also one of the most powerful, because it tells you directly there is something inside you that you do not want to look at. Often it is a part of yourself, a part you have pushed away, a fear, a wound. Maybe even a part of a past life that is trying to return, but you are not yet ready to receive it. The more unclear the shape is in your dream, the more the answer lies inside of you. Because what you do not recognize, you cannot integrate. What you do not recognize, you cannot integrate. Your system is trying to wake you up. Look at it. Stop running. Turn around. Face it. What you are afraid of just wants to be seen. This dream says clearly, stop. Be still. Turn toward what you are avoiding. Your system reacts with flight, but your soul wants understanding. It wants to know what is it you are trying not to feel, because in truth you are not running from a monster. You are running from a part of yourself. And if you have this dream again and again, ask yourself, what am I avoiding in my life? What do I not want to feel? Because only when you stop in your dream or in real life can the thing that is chasing you finally show itself. And you may realize, it is not an enemy. It is a forgotten part of myself, a part that just wants to come home. Dream number 5. You are flying, and it feels absolutely real. You take off. Suddenly, gravity is gone. You float through space, over forests, mountains, rooftops, and you feel something you often miss in daily life. Freedom. No fear of falling, no resistance, no doubt. You are flying. And inside the dream, you know, I can do this. I have done this before. Many people have had this dream. And if you have, you know, it does not feel like fantasy. it feels real. Sometimes even more real than what we call real life. Dreams about flying show you that your consciousness is expanding, that you are remembering who and what you truly are, a being of light, a multidimensional soul, a field of awareness that is not bound by space or time. Sometimes it is more than just a dream. It is a real astral journey, or a memory of an early experience with your light body, something that is now returning to you. Your soul is taking space. It is showing you how free you really are. And if you are being guided during the dream, if someone or something is steering your flight, this can mean you are receiving guidance. You are being prepared for a shift in your perspective. Dream number 6. You meet a spirit animal or a being of light. You are dreaming, and suddenly there is a presence, maybe an animal, maybe a being of light, or something that does not look human, but you feel its presence deep inside you. You know right away. This is not just a normal dream. That is contact. A being speaks to you, maybe with words, maybe without, maybe just with presence, with a look, a feeling, an energy, and you wake up with a strong sense that something inside you was touched, seen, activated. These are dream encounters with your higher guidance. They can come from your spirit teams, your angels and spirit guides, your higher self, or they can appear as a spirit animal, standing beside you, because you now need its qualities. A spirit animal in a dream is not just a symbol, it is a helper, an energy that appears not to test you, but to strengthen you. I remember one of my own dreams. A huge white snake appeared. She must have been 30 meters long, strong, powerful, and glowing. At first I was afraid. Her presence was so intense that my whole body reacted. But then I heard her voice, and everything inside me became quiet. She was not here to scare me. She came to protect me. She spoke not with words, but with images and energy. And she told me, I am your power. You can call on me now. That meeting stayed with me deeply, and since that night I know some beings only appear when you are ready to meet them, not a moment before. So if you have had a dream like this, ask yourself, what did you feel? What was shown to you? And what changed inside you after you woke up? These dreams do not come by chance. They are messages from the spirit world. And they remind you, you are not alone, you are guided, you are loved, more deeply than you may have ever dared to believe. Now we come to dream number 7, and stay tuned. After number 7, I will share something else very important. Maybe you have dreamed that your teeth were falling out. Maybe you have dreamed that you were suddenly naked in public, completely exposed, or you saw yourself in a mirror, but your body had changed. These dreams often feel uncomfortable. and you wake up with feelings of shame, of helplessness, or inner confusion. But this is exactly why they are so important, because they show you something inside you is changing. Who you are, your identity. Teeth represent your voice, your power, your ability to stand up for yourself. If your teeth fall out in a dream, it may mean that parts of your old self-image is falling away. You are invited to define yourself in a new way and let go of what you are no longer meant to hold onto. Being naked in front of others shows you where you still feel afraid to be seen, where you are protecting yourself, holding back, or believing that you need to hide just to be accepted and to be loved. If your body changes in a dream, it often means that your energy system is shifting. For example, through the light body process. It may mean that something old is being released, or a new download of consciousness is arriving. You may be dissolving something karmic, and your soul is preparing for a new level of being. These dreams can be uncomfortable, but they are never against you. No dream is ever against you. They are not saying you are wrong. They are saying something old is falling away, so that you can be free. After a dream like this, ask yourself, what exactly was revealed in me? Where am I still not showing my full self? And where am I already starting to meet myself in a completely new way, even if it still feels uncertain? Real transformation does not always feel strong. Often it feels vulnerable, but that is where truth lives and where your new self begins. There are dreams that repeat themselves. You walk the same path again and again. You are in the same situation. You feel the same fear, pressure, or confusion. And every time you wake up, you still have no answer. These dreams are not random. They are soul lessons. Energy cycles that repeat themselves because you have not yet seen them clearly. And your soul is giving you another chance, not to punish you, but to free you. What returns wants to be released, and it will keep returning until you stop and say, I'm ready to understand it now. And then there are also dreams that feel like a doorway. Suddenly you are standing in front of a being, not human, not from this world, but so full of light that it brings tears to your eyes. Maybe it speaks to you, maybe it just touches you, maybe it transmits something to you that you cannot explain in words, but that changes you completely. These beings can be part of your star family, your soul family, maybe from Sirius, from the Pleiades, Arcturus, Andromeda, or from a place that has no name here. They do not appear often, but when they do, it is a sign. Your consciousness is beginning to remember what you truly are, where you come from, and that you are here to bring this light into the world. Of course, we will not remember every dream, but we are always dreaming, because in truth to dream means to reconnect with who you truly are, to meet other souls, to make soul agreements, to move through space, and to be guided by a higher order, that your mind can not currently understand. In your dreams, you go beyond logic. You cross the barriers of time and space because you are an immense spiritual being. You have never been only your body. You exist on many levels at once, eternal, multi-layered, aware. Dreams show you what you already know, but may have forgotten. They prepare you for something you still want to experience or something that is now ready to heal. Some dreams give you deeply positive, touching experiences, moments that open your inner trust forever. They give you courage to be yourself, to break the limits you may have placed on yourself. And sometimes dreams feel dark. You wake up afraid, in pain, in confusion. You may wonder, can a dream block me? Can it harm me? The answer is no. A nightmare does not come to harm you. It comes to remind you. It shows you where you have forgotten yourself, where you are still playing small, where you are avoiding the truth, and exactly there is your invitation to change, to grow, to heal. I invite you to trust your dreams again, not to analyze them, but to feel them, to understand the important message they carry for you. And if you are now asking, what can I actually do with these dreams? Here are 3 powerful tips to begin. Write your dreams down, because memory can be trained. You might think, I never remember my dreams, but it is like a muscle. The more often you try to write something down, the clearer your dreams will become. Keep a dream journal next to your bed, and in the morning write whatever comes to mind. A place, a face, a feeling, even a single word. This trains your connection, and your inner system starts to notice you are ready to remember. Tip number 2. After every strong dream, ask yourself, what is my soul trying to show me here? Do not ask why. Ask for what. For what reason is this showing up now? For what purpose does it return? The why pulls you into your mind, but your mind is not the right tool for this. It has no real answer. The for what brings you back into your energy, back to the feeling, to the truth behind it. Your soul never shows you anything that does not matter right now, even if it only makes sense later. Tip number 3. Trust the meaning, even if it does not come right away. Not every dream is clear the first time. Some dreams take time. Some only reveal their meaning after the second or third time, or after something happens in your life that matches the energy of the dream. But if you take your dreams seriously, they can open doors and sometimes an entirely new chapter in your life. If you feel that a dream was powerful, watch this video again. The 7 dreams that have a deeper meaning. Then you might realize which message is trying to reach you right now. And if the topic of dreams inspire you and you want to learn how to train your sensitivity and your mediumship abilities, to experience things like lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming means to awaken in your dreams and to control your dreams. And this is really amazing. Or even astral travel, to travel with your light body, your astral body. Then I invite you to connect with me and my team. You can learn how to deepen your access and how to bring the messages of the night and your spirit guides into your consciousness to awaken your life. You can book a first call with my team and we will look how we can support you on your unique path. And now I also would love to hear from you. Which dreams were especially powerful for you? Which message stayed with you the longest? Share them in the comments and also share this important video with your friends and your community. And never, never, never forget, I love you.